is the day when we have to introspect. So today is the day
गुरु बिन जीवन
जय श्री माता जी। अब हम सभी श्री माता जी के श्री चरणों में प्रणाम करके अपनी कुंडलनी उठाकर बंधन लेंगे। Let us all bow down at the lotus feet of Shri Mata Ji, raise our kundalini and take bandhan. महामंत्र एवं श्री गणेश मंत्र।
Shri
अब हम श्री माता जी के द्वारा बताए गए ध्यान करेंगे, जैसे श्री माता जी इस वीडियो में बताएंगे। फिर उसके बाद ध्यान की इसी स्थिति में हम श्री माता जी की अमृतवाणी को सुनेंगे। The all meditation by the guidance of Shri Mataji. Then in this meditative state, let us listen Shri Mataji's Amritvani.
Today is the day when we have to introspect. So should we go into meditation, all of us? Please close your eyes. All of you close your eyes. Now we all will do the meditation the way we have been doing in the halls wherever we had public programs. So the first you have to put your hand on your heart. We'll work on the left hand side and the left hand towards me. Now, first of all, you put your hand on your heart. In the heart resides Shiva, is the spirit. So, you have to thank your spirit that it has brought light to your attention. Because you are a saint, and the light that has come in your heart has to enlighten the whole world. So please, now in your heart, you pray that let this light of my love of the divine spread to the whole world. With all sincerity and understanding that you are connected with the divine and whatever you desire will happen. With full confidence in yourself. Now put your right hand in the upper part of your abdomen on the left hand side, on the upper part of your stomach on the left hand side, and now here is the center of your dharma. Here you have to pray that let Nirmaldham spread in the whole world. Let people see the light through our dharmic life, through our righteousness. Let people see them and accept the Nirmaldham by which they get enlightenment and a benevolent higher life and a desire to ascend. Now, take your right hand in the lower portion of your abdomen, of the stomach, on the left hand side. Press it. Now this is the center of pure knowledge. Here, you have to say as Saj Yogis that our mother has given us the full idea how the divine works. She has given us all the mantras and all the pure knowledge that we could bear and understand. Let me fully be knowledgeable about that. All of us. I have seen if the man is a leader, the wife doesn't know a word about Sahaja Yoga. If the woman knows about Sahaja Yoga, the husband doesn't know anything about it. Let me be proficient and an expert in this knowledge. so that I can give realization to people, make them understand what is divine law, what is Kundalini, and what are the chakras. Let my attention be more on Sahaja Yoga than all these mundane things. Now put your right hand in the upper part of your abdomen. Close your eyes. Now here, on the left hand side, press it. Now here, Mother has given me the spirit and I have my own Guru, which is the spirit. I am master of my own. Let there be no abandonment. Let there be dignity in my character. Let there be generosity in my behavior. Let there be compassion and love for other Sahajogis. Let me not show off, but have a deep knowledge about God's love and His doings. So that when people come to me, I should be able to tell them about Sahaja Yoga and give them this great knowledge with humility and love. Now raise your right hand on your heart. Here you have to thank God that you have felt the ocean of joy and you have felt the ocean of forgiveness. And the capacity to forgive as our mother has, which we have seen is so tremendous. Let my heart expand and encompass the whole universe, and my love should resound the name of God. The heart every moment should express the beauty of God's love. Take your now right hand in the Vishuddhi, that is on the left Vishuddhi, between the neck and the shoulder in the corner. I will not indulge into the falsehood of guilt, because I know it is falsehood. I will not escape my faults, but face them and eradicate them. I will not try to find faults with others, but in my own knowledge of Sahaja Yoga, let me remove their faults. We have so many ways secretly we can remove the faults of others. Let my collectivity become so great that the whole Sahaja Yoga race is my own family, my own children, my home, my everything. Let me get that feeling completely, innately built within myself, that I am a part and parcel of the whole, because we all have one mother. And let my concern go to the whole world to know what are their problems and how can, through my true desire, power, solve that. Let me feel the problems of the world in my heart and innately to remove all of them from the basis of which they are, from the basis from which they are generated. Let me go to the principles of all these problems and try to remove them through my Sahaja Yoga powers, through my saintly powers. Now put your right hand on your forehead across. Now here you have to say, first of all, I have to forgive all those who have not come in Sahaja Yoga. Those who are on the periphery, who come and go, who jump in and jump out. But first of all and foremost, I have to forgive all the Sahaja Yogis because they are all better than me. I am the one who tries to find faults with them, but I am at the lowest ebb and I have to forgive them because I must know that I still have to go very further. I am still much less. I have to improve myself. This humility has to come within us. So you have to say here, let the humility in my heart, in a true sense, not hypocritical, work out this feeling of forgiveness so that I bow to reality, to God and to Sahaja Yoga. Now you have to put back your hand on the back side of your head and push back your head here, and you have to say here, Oh Mother, whatever wrong we have done to you so far, and whatever wrong goes in our minds, and whatever smallness we have shown to you, whatever way we have troubled you and challenged you, please forgive us. You have to ask for forgiveness. In your intelligence you should know what I am. I don't have to tell you again and again. Not at Sahasrara, you have to thank me. At Sahasrara, put your hand, move it 7 times and thank me 7 times. Mother, thank you very much for the realization. And Mother, thank you very much for making us understand how great we are. And thank you very much for bringing all the blessings of the divine. And thank you very much for raising us higher, much higher than from where we were. And also thank you very much for sustaining us and for helping us to improve ourselves and correct ourselves. And thank you very much ultimately that Mother, you have come on this earth, taken your birth and working so hard for us, for all of us. Press it hard and move it hard. खाली बसा, खाली बसा, खाली बसा, खाली बसा, खाली बसा, खाली उतरा, खाली उतरा, खाली उतरा, खाली उतरा, खाली उतरा. Get down, get down, get down, get down. Now take down your hands. Heads are all very hot. So now let us give ourselves a nice bandhan. In the bandhan of Mother, let us move our left to the right. 1, nicely. Understanding what you are. What are your auras? Now again, second one. Now the third one. Now the fourth one. Now the fifth. Now the sixth one. And now the seventh. Now raise your kundalini. Raise your kundalini. Slowly, very slowly. Raise it first time, you have to do it very slowly. Now push back your heads and give it a knot. 1 knot. Second one, let's do it very slowly. And knowing what you are, you are a saint. Do it properly, properly, do it properly, not in a haste. Take it to your head, push back your head and give it 2 knots there. 1 and 2. Now let's do the other one. Again, the third one we have to give 3 knots. Very slowly do it. Very slowly. Now do it properly. Now push back your head. Now give it the third one. 3 times. Now see your vibrations. see your vibrations? Like this. All the children see your vibrations like this. Put your hands. Just step down it. Alright? Good. Beautiful. I am getting vibrations from you. May God bless. Thank you very much. Today you have arranged this worship of your Guru,
I bow to all the Sahajogis of the world. It is very heartening to see so many of you assembled here to do the Guru Puja, to worship your Guru in person is regarded as the highest blessing. But in my case, it's a very different combination that I am your mother and your Guru. So you can understand how Sri Ganesha worshipped his mother. You all are created in the same image of Sri Ganesha, who worshipped his mother, and then he became the Adi Guru, the first Guru. He is the primordial essence of mastery. Only the mother can make the child a master. And the motherhood in any Guru, whether male or female, can only make the disciple a Guru. So first, you have to become the prophets and develop that motherhood within yourself then you can make others also prophets. Now, to become a guru, what do we have to do after our realization? Guru word means gravity. Gravity means a person who is grave, who is deep, who is magnetic. Now, as you have learnt in Sahaja Yoga, that realization takes place in complete effortlessness. So normally a guru tries to make his disciples effortless. It is called as prayatna shaithilya, means relax your efforts. Without doing anything, you got your prayatna shaithilya, otherwise kundalini would not have risen. Then the second stage is vichara shaithilya, the thoughtless awareness. This also you got it without doing anything. And the third is complete negation of thought, abhava, and the bliss of peace. So one has to understand that you have to pass them through 3 stages. First, when you get your realization, all these things come spontaneously for that moment. When you raise the kundalini of others, these things happen to them spontaneously. You too have that power now to raise the kundalini of people and to establish it in them. But we must understand why it has to be done that way. Why we have to have vichara shaithilya. Because when you project any thought, it is artificial. It is not reality. Thought always stands between you and the reality. When you put in an effort, you stand against becoming. For example, if I have to cure you, I just put my hand and finished. No effort. Because I am that. You get your realization because I am that. I don't put in any effort, I don't think about it. I am that. Just looking at someone, it can be done. Just putting attention to someone, it can be done. Just with a small desire, it can be done. Because you are that. You can mold it the way you like. You can get an example from gold. Now gold is untarnishable. It does not have to think it is untarnishable. It does not have to put in an effort it is untarnishable. It is. So to be, you don't have to put in any effort. If you have to put in an effort, that means you are not yet that. If you look at the sun, it shines. It doesn't have to put in effort to shine. It shines. So to be that, if you have to put in an effort, that means you are not that. You are trying, you are artificial. The flowers are beautiful, so they don't have to beautify themselves. And this is what one has to understand, that innately if you are that, if you have already become, then what is the need to put in any more effort? But when we say these things, you see, then people think you have to be lethargic, that you need not do anything. You become a guru without doing anything. That's why at the very outset I said it goes in stages. So the first stage is of Shri Ganesha. How he surrenders to the Shakti, to the mother. That is the beginning. If one cannot surrender, that doesn't mean you don't do anything. But surrendering means the worship, the respect of the higher, the obedience to the higher, not to argue it out, not to react, acceptance, absorption, like a child absorbs the milk of the mother, without questioning, without reasoning. That's why Christ has said, you have to become like children. But if you are questioning, then you are no more a child. So first is the state which you have to develop is the childlike state. But child, which is a realized child, which has to have a gravity. If you can develop childhood first, then everything takes proper course. Because maturity cannot take place unless and until you start from the very beginning. And gravity means maturity, not frivolousness. So now the quality of Ganesha, as you know, is that he has viveka, means he has discretion. He has means he is discretion. So try to develop your discretion power, so that Sri Ganesha gives you the wisdom, subuddhi, wisdom. And this is why you have to have a dependence on Sri Ganesh. So at this point you have to make a negation of efforts. Like whatever are efforts anti-Ganesha or anti-innocence must be negated. So the negation of effort is to be achieved by negating whatever is the effort. Means the effort of negation. So in the beginning you will not be effortless. You will have to put in effort. Like Christ has said, thou shalt not have adulterous eyes. So how do you make your eyes innocent? In Sahaja Yoga we have a method by which we try to distract our eyes from effort that makes it adulterous. Like we try to put our attention, our eyes on the Mother Earth, on the grass, on the trees. So the avoidance, the avoiding of the effort itself is effort. So those people who have come now recently have to understand also that they have to put in all kinds of efforts to stop the efforts. For example, some people are used to very comfortable life. They may talk of all kind of renunciation. When it comes to comfort, they want to have comfort. Such people should try to get out of the habit of comfort. Sleep on the ground, sleep on the Mother Earth. Some people have an attention which is all the time looking this side, that side, cannot see to one point. So fix your attention. So gradually you will find, you will discipline yourself. So the effort that you put in is very important in the beginning of Sahaja Yoga. Another thing is very common in the West is the harsh tongue, the sarcasm and hurting others is a very subtle way of violence. Or if they are really blunt, they can start with ego expressions also. I. Such people should stop talking completely. Make an effort to stop. Just don't talk. Now watch your mind. Is it trying to talk something sarcastic, nonsensical? So this watching also requires effort. So to sprout the seed is easy, but then one has to put in the effort to look after the little plant. And when it matures, then it's on. So first the effort should be made to protect yourself against the mind which you have built in through your ego or superego that goes into the wrong direction of effort. But sometimes be very careful. You have to be discreet. And the best way to be safe on discretion is to keep in the center. Never go to any extreme of anything. For example, some people are fond of music, say. So they'll go on after the music part of it. Some people say are fond of poetry. Then they'll go after the poetry. There is nothing wrong in it. But whatever you achieve in all these things must be brought back to the collective and must be enjoyed by everyone, and you should also enjoy what others have. For example, somebody is a very learned man and a dry person. So he has to make an effort to make himself sweet. So try to neutralize your extreme nature by coming in the center. And the best way to say is, I like everything. The way you keep me, I am happy in that. And to suggest yourself that I am the peace. Suggest, or to suggest, I am the satisfaction. I am the dignity. Try to impose these artificialities upon yourself of these virtues and righteousness. And then ask yourself, if I am dignified, how can I do such a thing? Ask yourself. You judge yourself with those. For example, somebody is a miserly person and he says, oh, you must be generous. Then you call him a hypocrite. But supposing the miserly, you see, questions himself, then he is not a hypocrite. So when you put all these artificial so-called values upon yourself, sort of a goal, and then try to achieve that goal through your own effort, then you become that. So automatically you criticize yourself and you don't criticize others. And you know what's wrong with you. Because what's the use of knowing what's wrong with others? It is like England trying to improve the conditions in India and India trying to improve the conditions in England. But in this also, human brain has an escape. When they want to criticize themselves, they find a pouch called the left Vishuddhi and become settled there. The more cunning you are, the more clever you are, the worse is the left Vishuddhi. Then you put everything there, settle down nicely to stagnate, to get all kinds of filth in it, and to be settled with yourself nicely. It's like any lousy housewife. She takes all the dirt of the house and all that and piles up into a room, locks it up and thinks, oh, she has been very efficient. You have to face it and you have to correct it and see to it. And that's how you become powerful. Because if your machinery is out of gear, what's the use of improving somebody else's machinery? And when your machinery is out of gear, you put it in a lock and key and lock it up and say, now it's all right. Or you blame somebody because of this, because of that, something else other than you. Thank God to Sahaja Yoga today that you all have got realization, so I don't have to do all that cleaning. You can do yourself. So in short, you become your own guru to begin with. You try to tell yourself, separate yourself from yourself and say, hello, sir, how are you now? Come along. But in Sahaja Yoga, you see, people suddenly assume, you see, a big sort of ego nonsense, and they think they are big gurus, you see, big great people, avadutas. And if you ask them, they say, mother, I loved you very much. So they think if they loved me, then it is my duty that I should really keep you clean. That's not the attitude of a guru. What guru does is to purify himself and others and give those flowers to the deity. Till you all become gurus, I am your guru. But once you become the guru, then I become your deity.
Jusqu'à ce que, Shri Mataji, please, could you repeat?
Till they are not yet gurus, I am their guru. Till they reach that state. Once they become the guru, then I am their deity. Like all the gurus, say, we can say Muhammad Sahib, he talked of Allahu Akbar. He talked of the Holy Ghost. He talked of the resurrection because he was a guru. And whatever he had to say, he said it with full confidence, pointing out towards the point where he looks or where he gets his guidance from. like Moses. Like Christ also put his 2 fingers denoting his father. So till you become your own guru, you have to put in effort in the beginning. Then gradually you can achieve it effortlessly. Effortlessness is not to be certified, but you can verify it. So a person who is discreet, in his presence others become discreet. A person who is honest, others in his presence become honest. It is said in Sanskrit language, Yatha Raja Tatha Praja. As the king is, that's how the subjects are. When you are the guru, you are the example. You have to be the example. Now, I have seen people who are gurus, who call themselves gurus in different varieties and different type of lives, like professors, teachers, you can call them, not spiritual gurus. They too, when they try to follow a mundane type of life, not of something exceptional, then their disciples lose faith in them. Even political leaders, when supposing a political leader is licentious, he has weaknesses, then the people who try to follow him have no respect. So they too have to have a personal character, a personal value system. So what about the spiritual gurus then? They have to be excellent people. There should be no 2 type of life, one outside, one inside. When the outside and inside becomes one, then it is effortless. And that is what one has to do, the inside and the outside. One has to work it out from inside. For that, you cannot bring the outside inside, but inside has to go outside. So this is the beginning of Antar Yoga, the inner yoga. At the second stage, you have to become thoughtless. This is very important in the West, because they live in thoughts, they don't have other problems of a gross nature. For example, they are brought up in such a way that they are frightened of law. They are brought up this way, they'll keep all their carpets clean, everything clean, you see, very particular about keeping every place clean. All the gross things they keep clean. And then when they try to adjust themselves, they adjust within. Outwardly they are gentlemanly, but inside, in their thought, they are not clean. In their behavior, they are not clean, their eyes are not clean. It's poison inside. And they like that poison to be taken out. Sometimes it comes out as sarcasm. It comes out as their sinister acts of aggression on other countries. They may plan out the complete destruction of the world. And they don't think there's anything wrong in it. Because it's an ideology for which is a thought they are fighting for. As long as there is an ideology, there's a thought, there's some sort of a sublime talk, then they can do what they like. This filth is very sophisticated. Like the people who don't take their baths can use some artificial things to get a fragrance. Inside has to be clean. And that's why first the efforts are to be made to have good thoughts. Watch your mind. How does it think about others? I would say racialism is one of the diseases of the same thing. I've seen people who are very well placed, sophisticated, wear immaculate dresses. When it comes to a person from a developing country or from, say, another color, complexion, they come out with a remark. Even if they are Sahajogis, I've seen that. I'm saying this for the Sahajogis and not for others. That suddenly that dead stuff which we call as dead becomes alive. So the mind is dirty, full of lust, greed, and anger, jealousy. And that's why we have to be very, very careful. Those people have become sophisticated, their weaknesses have also become sophisticated. And that's why jealousy is a common disease. Like the other day I asked someone why the father is angry with the son and with his own brother. So the answer was because the brother is looking after the son in London. I mean, he should
L'enfant de
be,
cette personne,
normally any person should be thankful that somebody is looking after my son in
No.
my absence. But the fellow is jealous because of possessiveness. And the possessiveness comes out of insecurity. And insecurity comes within us because we make others insecure. There are many reasons for insecurity, but one of them is because we are ugly and we see that ugliness in others. Now this inside filth has to be taken out with greater effort than the outside filth. That inside filth you can watch and see within yourself. Some people try to dominate others, to tell them things, just for the bossiness of it.
for
For the bossiness, just it. Now watch out. First of all, have you bossed yourself enough? Have you mastered yourself enough? Are you master of your own, or you are still lacking in that? Those who have not mastered themselves want to have others to master them. But the one who is the master of oneself need not master anyone. He becomes the master. He doesn't have to put in any effort, he masters. And there are so many tricks by which he can master. So many things by which he can correct. He may not say, he may not do anything, but just he manages. Everyone learns a lesson without his doing anything about it. But they know that somebody is a master of masters. Maybe such a person will be very unassuming, simple, innocent looking. But that's Mahamaya. That's the illusion.
Mais ceci, c'est l'illusion.
So the person who is that power doesn't want to show it outside. On the contrary, it shows in such a way that people know it. I mean, the way things happen in life, we start understanding that we don't have to put up any show. Someone knows everything. When we have someone like that, try to follow. So in the third stage, the effort should be to follow your Guru, who is a Sadguru. Now, that one becomes the one a pattern which you have to follow. But in this also, Sahajogis can be very superficial. One of the Sahajogis used to wear a shawl in a particular way. So I sent him some other Sahajogis that he will try to help them. He can be their Guru. They all started wearing shawl the same way. It's not outside. You have to follow the inside. So when you become the Guru, become the Guru. Become. It's such a short method, just to become. Now if you face yourself, you'll know that there are still some steps you have to cross to become. Even now when I'm lecturing to you, you are thinking of others. Oh, mother is talking about him. Not about yourself. That is how one has to take it inside, the absorption from your Guru, that you have to see yourself. Now, that is very important if we have to become the prophets who will make others prophets. Now the higher stage is that your Guru becomes a deity. Where you say Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo, Maheshwara. They go up to that point, but nobody says Guru is Devi. You can have a higher stage than Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesha. Because the Guru state is where you have the innocence of all this Brahma and Mahesha and Vishnus. Their power of innocence. But then ultimately they say Guru Sakshat Parabrahma. And Parabrahma is the power of the mother that is flowing through you. So you become the instrument of that Parabrahma. But how? not only by becoming,
Pas seulement,
now becoming the reflector of your deity. To develop yourself into the reflector from Guru to that state. At that state you start controlling all the elements. That's why all these incarnations of Adi Guru had control over elements. Brahmadeva is absolutely manifested through that. So out of Ganesha, which is the Adi Guru, he is born, or he is manifested through these three, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesha. And then he comes out as Brahmadeva with 4 heads. 3 of Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesha, and the 4th of Shri Ganesha. So Brahmadeva becomes the symbol of Guru. And as you know, Ganesha is Chatwari, is 4 all the time. He becomes these 4. Expression in manifestation. And as you become Brahmadeva, at that stage you control all the elements. So today I have tried to explain to you the different stages of Guru Pada, the state of Guru. And one should understand, whatever we are today, we are extremely blessed and fortunate people. That in this short time you started from a scratch in the mud and you have become the lotus. The lotus will invite many insects and will convert them into lotuses. Madhukara, they call it Madhukara. The ones who are selecting the madhu, the nectar, the honey. When they get the nectar, they become themselves the lotuses. The whole dirty, filthy pond is covered with those lotus flowers. And one lotus, who is the Guru, grows higher and then is given to the goddess on which she resides. She resides in the heart on the platform, beautiful platform that this lotus has created. But to bear her on your heart, you have to have a heart. There are so many qualities of a Guru which I have told you. All the best qualities, the 12 qualities of all the signs should be completely manifested in a Guru. And the owner of those qualities is Shiva. So that is how the essence of Shiva out of Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesha, the Mahesha's qualities should shine through you. The Vishnu's qualities of dharma, first you have to make an effort to be dharmic, to be balanced. Then you ascend. Then you become one with the Virata. And then you can give dharma to others. So one has to know that stage by stage it happens to you and you do not become a hypocrite. But you become real. And the reality is shown by its own being. That is how you become. So understand the reality within yourself, face it, solve it. But mostly I have seen when I tell anybody, no mother, I am not like that. No mother, I didn't say like that. That is not true. Some such people would like to sit in front or sort of try to show off or anything. But that's not important. What is important? How much you know yourself. It is self-realization. Once you develop that, then you know the others in the real way and not artificially. And then the enjoyment is complete. Like a bee will never go to an artificial flower. But human beings have to become the bee. The Guru does not need to say that he is the Guru. Today I bless you. I have completed the 12 years of Gurus. And you should really assume the Shiva's powers within yourself. That is my body, my mind, my heart, everything
toute chose
has spared no efforts to completely indulge into this cleansing, into this making, into this becoming of you people. I request you now
maintenant
that please do not waste my efforts. Look at yourself, help yourself,
faites-vous.
and try to rise higher and higher,
Yes.
to become yourself. When you become yourself, then you become the Guru. And once you become the Guru, you become Brahmadeva, Mahesha and Vishnu. So first you are made in the pattern of Ganesha, then Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesha. But very much depends on your readiness to do it. And most of all, your honesty, sincerity. I hope Shri Ganesha will give you the wisdom to understand. The Shakti will give you Shakti to work hard. And Shiva will give you joy. Sadashiva will give you the joy so that you proceed in your establishment. May God bless you.
Que Dieu vous bénisse.
May God bless you all.
अब हम सभी श्री माता जी की आरती करेंगे। वी ऑल ऑफर आरती टू श्री माता जी। साक्षात् श्री आदि शक्ति माता जी श्री निर्मला देवी श्री माता जी, आपका कोटि कोटि धन्यवाद माँ, जो आपने हमें अपने श्री चरणों की आराधना करने का ये अवसर दिया माँ। Thank you Shri Mata Ji for giving us this opportunity for worship your holy lotus feet. Jai Shri Mata Ji.